Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. Today, it is my absolute honor to bring you Sally De La Rosa as your guest meditator. Sally, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're so welcome. I love being here, always do. And it's just as refreshing for me to do this and receive as well as bring everybody else through this.
Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and get started if you're ready.
All right, I am ready. Let me grab this drink. Okay. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. Find that comfortable place. You can either lie down for this, sit back, and let's begin steadying those breaths. Let's take a little bit deeper breath in and just hold that breath. And release. There's so many people coming through the end of 2022, the beginning of 23. A lot of transitions and ascensions. A lot of people soaking up energy and people really coming into their divine power. Becoming very strong empaths. But also really sucking up people's energy. Receiving energy overloads, which can really be as draining. So let's take a deep breath in and let's go into our past week. Let's search out that time. We're going to step back into last week. And we're going to go to that time that was a little bit stressful for us. Maybe we were extra tired. Some people were agitated a little easier last week. Some had difficult times trying to catch their breath. So let's take a deep breath in. Pinpoint that moment that you knew you were done. That you were drained. You didn't want to do that week no more. It was over. Recognizing when our energy gets drained is half the battle. Stepping into that moment. Looking at what's going on around you. Let's take that deep breath in. And let's locate where that emotion is held within our bodies. Is it in your heart chakra? Heart chakras always lead to issues with family, relationships, close friends, and even with battles with ourselves. So if you are feeling that energy right in that heart chakra, take that deep breath in. Bring that breath all the way to your chest area. Surround your heart and just fill that chest with all of that energy. And imagine you're picking up everything you no longer need and blow that out. Taking a few more deep breaths. Recognizing the need to breathe into this area. To imagine a white light really bright within, coming through to heal, to mend, and to reconnect anything that had been disconnected in you. Let's take another deep breath in, breathe in that green light. Step into that green light. This is your power. Bringing that beautiful healing white light into your green heart chakra light brings you back your power. See this beautiful mix of lights surrounding you, embracing you, comforting you. Feel your breath in this area getting lighter and lighter as you step into your divine light that you created. And as you continue to breathe in, take notice to the lightness of that chest area, that heart chakra. Everything you don't need to carry anymore has been taken out. Did you feel that ball of energy, that tightness in your solar plexus? The place for confidence, self-confidence. This governs how you truly see yourself, your self-worth, take that deep breath in and bring that breath all the way to this area. Seeing that beautiful white light coming in. Imagine that it is spreading throughout that solar plexus area, which is the top of your rib cage. Just under that breastbone. I should say closer to the bottom. bottom of your rib cage. Let's take that deep breath in. Let's imagine that white light is mixing with that beautiful yellow color of the solar plexus chakra. It's mixing through your body, expanding your self-confidence. In the background, you're hearing somebody tell you, you've got this. And you can hear yourself replying back, I do. I've got this. The light begins to grow as you begin to embrace your beautiful self, your light, and you feel that sense of self-worth growing and growing in power and in light and strength. And in self-love. Feeling that beautiful yellow light coursing through your body. Waking up other chakras as it goes through from the top of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. Into your hands. Feel those frown lines on your face begin to soften. Recognize that anytime you feel that things are off with you, that you have the ability to step back, find that point where things went wrong, and place some healing in this area. Always have that ability to come back to this point, change how that turns out, to change the energy and the way you accept how things move forward. But most of all, to see, to feel, and to accept you, your light, your divine power, let's take that deep breath in. And let's step back into that moment that we had talked about earlier. That moment that turned your mood last week, that moment that made you see something that maybe you weren't ready for, that moment that had you questioning something. Let's step back into that moment. If you were angry, where's that anger at now? If you were hurt, Where is that hurt at today? If you were sad, I hope you definitely feel lifted. Just know from this point forward, life gets a little bit faster and faster. Our pace will begin to pick up. It's always a good thing for you to have a backup plan, to have somewhere you could go to breathe in and become yourself and let go of energy that maybe it's not yours. Taking another deep breath in, let's see that bright light that's emitting out of our third eye. I want you to feel this opening almost like it's a fog light. And the light is aiming straight ahead. It's very bright. This light is your light. After you have let go of some things today, feel that brightness. Feel that energy that comes from within it. Feel the love that just flows from within this light. With love, compassion, joy. Allow that feeling to just flow through your body. Allow that energy to just do its work into the night. Take that peace with you. And now I want you to take another deep breath in. And let's go to that crown chakra. And we are going to picture me dropping this ring around you. Feel it coming all the way down to your feet, creating this beautiful bubble of light and protection. Love flows here, happiness. Energy recharges in here. All you have to do is come back to this bubble, step in. Picture that bubble coming all the way up from the bottom of your feet, all the way up, covering the top of your head and being sealed off. Someone gets a little bit too close, and somebody brings something that you don't feel good with, just ask them to step out of your bubble. Even if you just do it in your mind or in your heart. This is where you're safe. This is where you're protected. And when you feel drained, come back to this bubble. Feel yourself plugging in and just totally recharging. And when you are ready, let's take that deep breath in. Begin wiggling those toes, your hands. Open your eyes when you feel like you are ready. My goodness, I felt like I had a nap.
Yeah, wow. I loved that bubble. Loved. To me, what I was seeing was like a clear, really light pink energy, which to me is always the divine feminine. Were you imagining a particular
Compassion.
color or
A really faded kind of white color with the pink tone to it?
Okay, well, I got the pink. I got that. So, Sally, you mentioned letting go of energy that isn't yours.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about that for a minute for friends that might be a new concept?
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So if everybody was to picture yourself being this sponge going through life, okay? There's sometimes, like when you're brand new coming out of the package, not a lot of energy sucked up into that sponge. But as you go through time, that sponge begins to expand. Well, as you are going through and you are sucking up everybody else's energy, you're picking up bits and pieces all day long. If you work out of the house, even if you stay home, you have spouse, children, parents, siblings, you have just everybody. And if you work out of the house, like us with a retail space and so on, we pick up so many different people's energy. By the time Friday hits or Saturday hits, by the time Saturday hits, which is our last day, we are so completely drained that we spend a day and a half sleeping away.
Mm.
So it's like really physically draining. Complete exhaustion, almost like emotional breakdowns can happen from this when we're not aware that we are picking up other people's energy. And then we're carrying this and we're portraying that and pushing that, projecting that out into the world. And we're not sure what's going on with ourselves. And usually it's because we picked up somebody else's energy and this is not ours. So if we can recognize that and recognize that something went wrong somewhere. I was having a pretty good week up until about an hour ago. Step back in that moment. See what happened, who was around you. Step back and send that energy back out into the universe to be transcended, to be transmuted.
So this is going to sound strange to some folks, but I have even been driving through a neighborhood and all of a sudden I am sad or I'm angry and I've had to stop and go, okay, hold on. I was fine 20 seconds ago. So what just happened? And I realized it must have been something that I picked up just even driving through the neighborhood. So when
Yeah.
somebody realizes that they're holding on to energy that isn't theirs, what
Yes.
recommendations do you have for helping them get rid of that?
Oh my gosh. Well, first, be very adamant, to be very strong about it, but go into meditation. You can sage yourself, you can do Palo Santo, um, but meditation usually does wonders. And if there's something you're picking up energy and you just can't shake it, look for energy healing. So any kind of energy healing, Reiki, whether it be uh, Kundalini or Usui Ryoho, any type of Reiki, any type of energy healing will help get rid of and straighten up that energy. But you, as an individual, we have to be aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what your energy was that morning. I suggest if you work outside of the house, to do a quick body scan and see what your body is experiencing before leaving your home, and then do it hour after you get to work. Is there some changes there? If there is, okay, right away you've got about an hour into work. Who were you around? And then you can go and you can do it's an investigative thing, but you can just figure it out. Go back to that moment, as close as you can, and just go back and kind of take that eraser and like you're going at a blackboard and just erase it and change that, replace that mood or that energy with something more positive.
Yeah.
So if you go in, do some self-love meditations, it should do wonders.
I also ask in my guides.
Yes.
And sometimes I'll ask in what they have shown me is an angel with a bucket. And let's just scrape that off and throw it in the bucket. It goes in the trash.
Absolutely. Yes. Raising that vibration is key. So when you recognize the energy is not yours and it's lowering your mood, your energy, then right away raise that energy. Play music, dance, sing, do things that make you happy. So laughter.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Sally. Sally, if friends want to know about you, maybe are you teaching any new courses coming up? I know you just finished one.
We thought we were going to finish it, but they wanted an extra month. So we're in it for an extra month, but there's going to be a new round 2 starting up, same course, in February. So starting actually February 1st is the first class. More people seem to want it. So
can you tell folks what it's about and how to get hooked up?
It is a deep shadows root class, a deep roots shadow class. And this is root work, shadow work, going back in and helping to kind of clean up some of the messes in our lives from past lives. So we're really going deep. We're going into our childhoods. We're erasing things that, or replacing bad memories with something better, with more healing. But it's a lot of journaling, and they've gotten up to about 8 to 10 different topics a week at this point. So it is a lot of journaling. This is something that you've got to want. But if you are going through negative things and you're not quite sure how to handle them, maybe memories are coming up from childhoods and so on, this is the course that's for you, to help you deal with things and to help you go in and relieve those things. Once again, stepping back and taking back your power.
Excellent. Sally, if somebody wants to join that class, the February class, how do they sign up with you?
Well, they could PM me directly and I'll get them all hooked up with everything. Or they can go into the group Zenlightenment, and there's Zenlightenment Business as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So Sally owns a retail shop in Elegant, Michigan. It's a spiritual shop. They've got folks that do Reiki. They've got, I want to say massage. Is that right, Sally?
Yeah.
All kinds of energetic healing modalities taking place in Elegant. So if you're anywhere near Elegant, please check out Zen Enlightenment. The rest of us are just enjoying Sally on Facebook and on her website as well. So please check out Sally De La Rosa. Sally, thank you for being here.
You are so welcome. And you guys have a great afternoon. And I hope the rest of your week goes great.
Perfect. So take good care, everybody. We'll see you soon here at Enlightened World Network. Bye.